So what's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel FipTV Sri Lanka. So today I'm going to present you a brand new episode of grade 11 commerce English medium. The lesson would be marketing, which is the third lesson of grade 11. So there will be new content, right? Content wise there will be new knowledge facts as well in this video. So before I go to the video, I have few messages, right? As always, number one would be I am doing classes right now guys. So if you like to join my classes, I will mention the relevant links and the details in the video description as well. And also if you need, you can go to the about section of my YouTube channel and know further details of my classes. And the second one would be, in this video also I will mention the relevant timestamp to this video, right? So after doing it, you will be able to go through the relevant parts of the videos, right? Relevant sections, go to the relevant sections directly, right? You can select directly the relevant parts of the video, so it will be easy for you to save your time and watch my video. And third one would be I would like to tell some things about the present situation, right? I know it is a hard time, but guys, we have no choice. You guys need to work, I also have to work, right? Because education is the only answer for these all solutions. There are no solutions other than education. So I think you guys are okay. I know it is a hard time, but we have no choice, right? So let's get started. And also I hope you guys will watch this video up to the very end, right? As always, right? Come on, watch it. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so chapter number 3 of grade 11, marketing. So in this lesson we have to discuss about three, right? Altogether we have three subtopics. So number one would be introduction to marketing, second one is target market, and the third one, which is the last actually, marketing mixed. So other than these three subtopics, we have assignments, so those are textbook activities. So let's get to the lesson. So subtopic number one, right? Under the subtopic number one, we have introduction to marketing. So what is marketing? So now we are going to discuss, right? Now we are going to dig into the lesson, right? Okay, let's get started. So introduction to marketing. Okay, as a consumer, right? As a consumer, right, we expect a business to supply quality goods and services. Yes, right? So as we are consumers, we always expect businesses to supply, businesses to sell, right, quality goods and services, right? Quality is a must factor, right? It's one of the main factors that we consider when we are going to purchase a good, right? But it should be a reasonable price as well, right? That specific good or the service should be sold at a reasonable price. So in order to satisfy your needs and wants, in order to satisfy our needs and wants. Okay, so what are the two terms here, important terms? Reasonable price and quality, right? Quality, it should be a quality good or a service. So a business performs various activities in order to provide this expected service, right? So businesses performs various activities, okay, and marketing is one of the activities. So marketing is one of those activities, right? So there can be so many activities other than marketing, right, when it comes to satisfying human needs and wants. So marketing is one of them, so one of those activities. So accordingly, marketing is a process which links the process of supplying required goods and services. So marketing is like this to fulfill consumer needs and wants, right? Marketing is a process. So if you can remember, when I discussed the second lesson also, the second lesson is management, no? So the management is also a process. So like that, marketing is also a process and it consists various activities, right? So it's a process which links the processes of supplying required goods and services to fulfill consumer needs and wants. So we'll see what are those things, right? Here they have mentioned marketing consists of activities from the manufacturing of goods until they are distributed to the consumers as well as service provided after sales. So this marketing means, guys, the manufacturing product, right, process of the product, right? And so this marketing process includes the manufacturing process of the product and distribution product process, right? So we need to distribute to the, let's say, wholesalers. After that, we need to distribute to the retailers. Then only we can reach to our customers, right? So like that, it includes the distribution process, production process, and also after sales process as well. After sales process means, guys, you know about warranties, right? Warranty cards. So if we purchase, and especially when it comes to purchasing electric goods, we definitely have a warranty period. So those are considered as after sales services. So accordingly, the marketing concept can be simply explained as follows. So this is the what? This is the definition for marketing. So we'll see. Marketing is the process of creating and offering, right, a valuable product. It includes creating and offering both, right, a valuable product to satisfy human needs and wants. That's it. So that means marketing, right? So marketing kiyaddi, they have said that creating and offering a valuable product, right? That both things are included. Okay, so here we go. So after that, we have the activities belong to marketing. So these are the some of the activities that belong to marketing, right? So we'll see. So creating a good or a service that can better satisfy a human need or a want. So number one is creating a good or a service. So I mentioned that the creating part of the good, or else we can say the manufacturing part of the relevant good or the service, is also a part of marketing process. So second one would be introducing the design good or the service to the customers in an attractive manner, right? So there are several ways that we can follow in order to do what? In order to introduce our specific good or the service to relevant customers, right, of ours. So marking a reasonable price. So even marking a reasonable price is also a marketing what? Activity, right? So fourth one, distributing a good or a service to to consumer in the most simple and appropriate way, right? Okay, distribution part and finding out customers' feedback regarding the good or service, providing after sales services, right? So let me circle. Creating, it includes number one, introducing, number two, marking a reasonable price would be number three, distributing is the fourth one, and finding out and after sales services, that would be number fifth. So altogether, they have mentioned 5 marketing activities. Other than these 5, there can be several marketing activities as well. So if we move forward, let's see. Marketing is an important concept for businesses because a business will be successful through satisfying consumer needs and wants. Definitely, guys, right? A business can be what? Business can be successful, right? The only way in order to a business, right, to be successful is satisfying human needs and wants. So marketing definitely will help them to satisfy customers or else consumers' needs and wants. So marketing is essential for business in order to attract new customers as well as to retain the existing customers with the business. We need to retain our existing customers as well, right? For an example, if I am a Maliban buyer, right, Maliban biscuit buyer, that Maliban biscuit company tries me to retain, right? Try their best, right? They try their best to retain me as a customer, right? For a longer period of time. So like that, we need to retain the existing customers as well. And also we need to introduce to new customers as well, right? So we'll see what we have next. Okay. Under the subtopic number 2, guys, we have the target market. So target market is also an important factor, or else is an important subtopic. So we'll see what we have to discuss in that subtopic. So market is an important factor in marketing, right? So market is something which is really important in the marketing. So as mentioned in the slide. So we'll see any form in which a buyer and a seller meets is considered as a market, right? So the reason they have mentioned the word form instead of mentioning place is here. A market can be a physical location. It can be either a physical location as well as it can be a market space as well, right? So when it comes to a market space, it is fully operated, right? It is fully operated in the digital space. That means using the internet in order to, let's say like this. If we need to access that specific market which is located, right, which is located in the space, definitely we need a proper internet connection. So some of the examples for market spaces can be taken as what? We can take Amazon. So a local example, as a local example, we can take Daraz, and other than that, we have eBay, AliExpress, like that. So since there is a large number of buyers with different wants in the market, one seller cannot satisfy all the buyers as well as the wants of them. That is true, because there are uncountable number of, right? So yes, I would say like that. There are uncountable number of customers and buyers, right? So when it comes to a business, that specific business can't satisfy those all needs and wants of those customers. Therefore, they choose a portion of the whole market, right? Here they have mentioned about that. Therefore, a business selects a portion of consumers from the entire market that can satisfy the best. So if I take a Venn diagram, let's just think this is the market. This is the whole market. So target market is that small portion, right? Is the target market, right? So if we move to the next slide, you will understand about this thing in a clear manner. All right, here, the share of the market consisting of consumers that a business can satisfy in a more attractive and a profitable way is the target market. So, like I said earlier, let's consider this big square as the market, right? So in that market, there is a small portion, I'll circle it, and this is the target market, right? So target market means the share of the market consisting of consumers that a business can satisfy in a more attractive and a profitable way. It should be in a more attractive and a more profitable way, right? So target market consists, it can be a small group of people, right? It can be thousands or millions of people like that, right? It can be, it differs, right? But the target market is a portion, right? This is the definition, and this is the true meaning of this. Target market is a portion of the entire market. That's it. So examples: printing and selling a model question paper book for the students reading GCE O-level, right? Ordinary level. So according to the example number 1, their target market is students reading for GCE O-level. Students who are doing GCE O-level, ordinary level exam, right? According to the example number 1. According to the example number 2, manufacturing and selling specialized food for diabetic patients. So according to the second example, the target market here is the target group is diabetic patients. So you can see in the second example, they haven't targeted the entire market. They only targeted the group of people, which is known as diabetic patients, according to the example number 2. All right. So subtopic number 3. So under the subtopic number 3, we have the marketing mix, which is a lengthier part comparative to the subtopics 1 and 2. So anyway, we'll discuss it. All right, features of the topic, right? We'll see what we have to discuss under the marketing mix. So marketing mix, what do you mean by a marketing mix? Actually, marketing mix is a set of variables used to achieve marketing objectives of a business within a target market. So first of all, marketing mix is a set of variables, right? It includes actually 4 variables. We'll discuss those. We'll discuss about those variables in a more detailed manner. But first of all, they have mentioned the marketing mix consists of 4 variables, as I said, which can be controlled by the owners of a firm. All right. The 4 variables are known as the 4 P's. The reason they have used the reason they have named those 4 variables as 4 P's is, I'll show you the reason, right? So the reason behind this, right? These are the 4 variables: product, price, place, and promotion, right? So these 4 variables start with the letter P. That's why they have named it as 4 P's, right? Product, price, place, and promotion. So when it comes to the product, it says that a good or a service is considered as any type of good or a service is considered as a product. So price, what do you mean by the price? Price is the amount of value expected to be charged from consumers for a good. Expected to be charged, yeah? Just expecting, right? Okay. Place, the activities related to the distribution of products to the consumers are known as the place. So in here, according to the third variable, even though they have mentioned it as place, it doesn't mean that a specific place, right? What they are trying to explain here is what? The total, the entire distribution process of the relevant good or the service. So that's why they have said that the activities, all the activities related to the distribution of products, right? The products to consumers is known as what? Place. So final one, promotion. So promotion includes different strategies used by businesses to increase sales and known as promotion. So those are the strategies that we use in day-to-day life or else in day-to-day business activities in order to do what? In order to increase our sales revenue, right? Those are known as promotions. All right, I hope you guys have understood about this part. I know. So after this, we are going to learn those variables in a detailed manner, one by one. Right. Product. The first one is product. So in product, we have what? A good or a service considered as a product. But other than that, we have a separate definition as well. A product is anything. It can be anything provided to the market in order to satisfy human needs and wants. This is the perfect definition for a product. So once again, I'm going to read. Product is anything. It can be anything provided to the market. And that anything should be provided to the market, right? That something should be provided to the market in order to satisfy human needs and wants. So basically, guys, right, a good or a service is considered as a product. So that anything can be divided mainly, right? Not only, can be divided mainly into 2: goods and services. Products, right? Products, right? So think about different things that you use to fulfill your needs and wants. Just think. So when it comes to your day-to-day life, what are you using to what are you using in order to satisfy your needs and wants? Just think and write it down if you need. Okay, food and beverages we have under this example number 1. Number 2 is clothes. Footwear is the number 3. Books, the services of teachers, doctors, as well as listening to a song. Even listening to a song is also a product, right? That song, even though it is intangible, that song is a product. So watching a movie or a drama, etc., are also considered as products. So product is a vast topic, right? Not just it is not limited to a good or a service. It is a vast concept. So price. So under the price we have what? In marketing, price is the amount of value expected to be charged from consumers for a good or a service. So here also they have mentioned that the price is the amount. It is the amount, right? In single we say agaya. It is the amount of value expected to be charged, right? It is the expected amount from consumers for a good or a service. Okay, this is a cost from viewpoint of the customer. Yes, right? So if I am a customer, obviously I'm a consumer, right? So the price is the cost of me, right? So it is the cost from my side, price, right? Price of that good or a service. So here they have mentioned a major point here. Price is the major factor that will be considered by a consumer when buying a product. That is the truth, guys, right? So if I am talking about me, I definitely consider price as the first factor in order to purchase a good or a service. I think you also like that, right? You will definitely consider about the price before you going to purchasing a product, right? So price is very important. As well as that, price is the only variable among the other variables in the marketing mix that generate an income for the business. That is also true, right? Because other three, when it comes to other three, product we discussed already, price we are now discussing, place and promotion, right? Those three variables generate only expenses, right? They don't generate income, because in order to produce a product we have a cost. Place and promotion means place means the whole distribution process, so definitely there will be expenses for that. So promotions, when it comes to promotions, those are the different strategies that we use to increase our sales. No, definitely they are also expenses. But when it comes to the factor price, it is the only variable that generates an income for the business. So that's why they have mentioned that thing in a separate sentence. All right, we'll see what we have. Place. So third variable is the place. We'll see. Products must be delivered to the customers to satisfy human needs and wants. That is true. So that delivery, right? Remember the word delivered. Nah? The activities related to the distribution of products to the consumers are known as, all the activities that are related with the distribution process, that are related with the distribution of products to the consumers are known as the place. Not just a place, not just the business place. Here they are not talking about the business place, right? Business building or the business shop. They are not talking about the shop. They are defining you about the entire delivery process, right? So a manufacturer can use different methods to distribute products to the customers, right? So now we are going to discuss about two major ways that we can use as businessmen in order to distribute our products to whom? To customers. So number one, they have mentioned direct distribution, and the other one is distributing via intermediaries. So intermediaries means ataramedi karu, right? In single. So or else we can say indirect distribution. So direct distribution means manufacturer himself distributing products. So this is like this, guys, right? So for an example, if I am a farmer, So let's just say I produce bananas, right? I can directly sell my bananas to the customers, right? To families in my village, right? So that is considered as direct distribution, right? So when it comes to the second example, I can use the intermediary. So one of the best examples for intermediaries is retail shop, right? So if I am the farmer here, right? So buyer is here, buyer. So in between two of us, there can be one intermediary. Let's name it as retailer. So retailer means, guys, the shop of your village, right? Game kade, right? So I will sell my products to the retailer. So retailer will give it to you, right? So he will keep some sort of profit from my products, right? So here the intermediary is the retailer. So that's it. That's pretty much about the place. So we'll see what we have to discuss further. All right. The fourth one, promotion. So promotion means, guys, you may have seen businesses using different strategies to increase its sales. You may have seen, right? You may have seen lot of ways, right? Advertising the products, distributing free. Here the some of the ways that they are using. Here, advertising the products is number one. Distributing free samples would be number two. Conducting workshops would be number three to introduce products. Okay, so providing sponsorships number four, and for sports and events. So best example would be your school's what sports meets, guy. Definitely there will be a Milo lorry and there will be a Maggie truck, right? Like that, they will come to sports events and the one of the major events, right? For many major events. So advertising the products, they definitely use television, right? They will use the TV and they can use Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, like that. So distributing free samples, right? So I have in my personal experience, right? If you have ever gone to Katharagama, you would have definitely purchased what? Dodol, right? So the owners of Dodol shops, they allow you to eat some of the samples of those Dodols, right? So yes, right? They allow you to do that. So that's why they have mentioned that distributing free samples. And there are toothpaste, toothbrush free samples like that. Okay, accordingly, these different strategies used by businesses to increase sales are known as promotion. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. Okay, the significant factors to be considered when what? The significant factors to be considered under each variable of marketing. Mix explained above can be mentioned separately. So when we move to the next slide, you will see that. Accordingly, each variable in the marketing mix consists of different instruments. So may variables hattaratama there are separate instruments, guys. So those can be illustrated in the figures as below, right? Below means in the next one. Here they have mentioned it. All right, here we go. So number one, quality, right? Features, pattern, packaging, and brand name. So there are altogether 5 instruments in the product, right? First variable product. So quality, definitely we need to consider about the quality, right? Definitely when we are producing a product, quality should be there, right? And features, it should have included some features as well. Pattern and the packaging, right? There should be a attractive, there should be an attractive package. So brand name as well we need to consider when it comes to the variable product. So price altogether we have 5: listed price, discounts, allowances, credit terms, and payments methods. So altogether listed price that we need to consider, discounts, right? We need to consider about discounts, right? allowances, credit terms, and payment methods. Payment methods, we can use credit cards like that. Credit terms means you may have seen in the shops, right? Aban Singer, like that. Distribution, warehousing, transportation, coverage are four instruments that belong to the place variable. So distribution, it includes, right, place kiwama. Warehousing means gabada karnewa. Transportation, definitely. Coverage areas should be there. Promotion. So when it comes to promotion, they have mentioned advertising. Definitely, like I said, we can use television, we can use Facebook ads, we can use YouTube ads, right? There are a lot of ways. Advertising, personal selling. We can use a telephone and talk to a person, and we can talk to each other and introduce our products to him, right? So we can sell it to them, right? Like that. That is called personal selling. So public relations, right? We can use public relations and sales promotions. Okay. Right. I think the lesson is over from this. Yes, the lesson is over, but we have the activity to be discussed. So activity number 1. So I'm going to quickly discuss this activity as well, right, guys? Because we have actually we have another 10 more minutes until the power cut, right? That's why I'm in a hurry. Okay. So marketing concepts focuses on satisfying human needs and wants. Yes, that's true, right? Marketing concepts focuses on satisfying human needs and wants. Sellers provide different products to the market in order to satisfy needs and wants of the customers. Yeah, that's true. Market is a certain location where buyers and sellers meet. I don't think so, because certain location, no. There is no certain location, right? There is no certain place, right? It can be in the what? It can be where? It can be in the space as well, like in the internet, right? So Amazon, like that. So I think it is wrong, right? So there are certain instances where the manufacturer directly distributes goods to the customers. Yes, that is called what? Direct selling. So what? Wholesaler acts as an intermediary in the distribution process. Yes, intermediary, wholesaler. And in my example, I discussed about the retailer, right? So the marketing process ends when a product is delivered to the consumer. Is it true? No. Why? There should be after sales services as well, right? Warranty. Okay. So this is wrong. So advertising is a strategy used for promoting a product. That's true, right? It includes in the instruments that belong to the promotion, right? We discussed about those things. Here we have advertising, right? So when deciding the method for promoting a product, the consumer segment which demands the product should be considered. Yes, that is called the target market, right? We need to consider. All right, guys, we completed successfully the activity number 1, and I'm not going to talk about the activity number 2 because it is a preschool activity. I'm not going to talk, right? And the third one is also you guys need to do. You guys need to engage. All right. Yes. Thank you very much if you have watched up to this very end, right? Seriously, guys. Thank you so much. And like I said earlier, you can join my classes if you like. And if you have any questions, definitely you should comment it down. I'll answer as much as possible. And see you guys from the next video. Thank you.